Author's Connection with Portia Kel.
In this edition of the Author's Connection with Portia Kel, we'll be interviewing Dr. Nellie K, the author of The Make of a Real Woman, a speaker that I met at Leading Women of Africa conference a few months ago. She's a great speaker and coach, and I just want her to tell us a bit more about her coaching work. Dr. Nellie, hello.
Hello, I'm a coach, executive and relationship coach. I realized I needed to help a lot of women because there's so many opportunities that have come to the women, but most of them are not prepared to take on those challenges. So I coach a lot of directors, CEOs, and entrepreneurs just for them to become captains of industry. And also want to prepare a woman because as she's arising with so many opportunities, she needs to know how to balance family. So hence, I'm also a relationship coach.
Awesome. Can I just have a look at your book? Well, a beautifully designed cover.
Yeah. Well done to Portia Kel.
Yeah. You know, one thing that I appreciate about the book is that as I was reading through during the publishing phase, it made me feel comfortable with who I am. The fact that whether I'm married or not as a woman, I'm still worth something, and it's important to actually appreciate being a woman. Tell us a bit more, just so that those who haven't gotten the book yet know what to expect in the book.
Okay, this book, I began to write the content of this book when many people from the workshops began to just campaign and arise that they needed me to document, because every time I taught in the workshops, they felt they needed to go with information back home, because I've got a holistic approach. I'm talking to a young lady to understand who she is. I'm talking to a single woman, divorced or widowed, whatever position that you are in. I've addressed her for her to feel complete, because as a woman, many times we think your completion is only complete when you are married. And I've also dealt with a married woman on how she can also understand her assignment. So really, those who have read the book, the feedback has been, it's a manual for every woman.
Indeed. I know that there's a lot of work in writing, but there's also more work after you've written your book and published it, in that you need to create an awareness. What are the kind of things that you do to create an awareness of this book?
Okay, I've been on radio and TV, especially back home in Zambia. As you know, the time that I was approaching you, I had to fly, from Zambia to come to South Africa because I saw the publishing work that you had previously done. And so even my coming here was actually just the credibility of Portia Kel. Wow. And even when I'm advertising, when people have now laid their hands on the book after they've listened on radio and TV, so soon I'm going to launch in Zambia,
yes,
and then I'm going to launch in South Africa.
Awesome.
There's an uproar in South Africa for me to begin in South Africa because that is where actually the whole thing started from. But I thought, let me first do it back home and then come back to South Africa. So soon there's going to be a launch. People must look out.
Wow. All right. Make sure that before the launch of The Make of a Real Woman, you already have a copy so that you can have a lot to share and engage on the day of the launch. Dr. Nellie, I know that we would like to share a whole lot more on the book, but I don't want us to do that. I want people to really get hold of the book. How do they get hold of the book?
Okay, they need to get in touch with me on this number, 071 05 01 309. 071 05 01 309. Or you can email me on drnellyk@gmail.com. DRNELLYK@gmail.com, and you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn.
Thank you.